The first time I came here, I thought it was just a beautiful place, until I learned what happens in this cove. Shortly after I arrived in Washington State, I took a drive to Whidbey Island and ended up here in Coupeville at Penn Cove. At the time, I didn't know much about this place, other than I knew they filmed part of Practical Magic here. I just remember thinking how beautiful it was. The calm water, the boats in the harbor, it just felt peaceful here. And the first time I came here, I almost saw orcas. I remember people standing out on the deck by that building with cameras and huge lenses, all looking out at the water. A pod of orcas had just been feeding out in the cove near the mussel reefs. But I had missed them by just a few minutes. At the time, that's all it was to me, just a beautiful place and a moment I had just missed. More recently, I was on another beach on Whidbey Island and ended up chatting with a local who was walking his dog. His dog ran right up to me with a ball, so we started throwing it for him while we were talking. I remember telling him how much I love living here, even though I'm only here for a short time. I told him I wish I could stay longer because this place just feels like home to me. The mountains, the ocean, and the wildlife. And I mentioned that when I first came here, I had almost seen orcas in Penn Cove. That's when he started telling me something I didn't know. He said the orcas had only slowly started coming back to these waters again. And that really caught my attention. He told me that years ago in 1970, something happened here in Penn Cove that I had never heard about. All 3 pods of the southern resident orcas were driven into this cove. They used boats and explosives to force them into a smaller area. Some of the young orcas, they were captured and taken away from marine parks. And some didn't survive. And when I heard that, it just made me really sad. These are the southern resident orcas that live in these waters. Orcas live in family groups. They stay with their mothers for life. They travel together, they hunt together, they know each other. So taking them out of that, here, in these waters, it shouldn't have happened. And after that, many of them stopped coming into this area for a very long time. He also mentioned that there is a documentary called Blackfish that talks about that time. He said it's not an easy film to watch. Well, I did look it up later, but I haven't really found the courage to watch it yet. He also mentioned something else that stayed with me, that orcas have very strong memories, and that maybe in some way they're finding their way back to places like this. I don't know exactly how that works, but that idea really stayed with me. So when I first came here, all I saw was how beautiful this place is. The water and the harbor, and just how peaceful it felt to be here. And honestly, it still feels the same way, but now when I stand here, I also know a little bit more about the history of this place. And it makes me appreciate even more that the orcas have slowly been returning to these waters again. Orcas are seen around Whidbey Island fairly often now, and people still come here hoping to catch a glimpse of them passing through. And maybe one day, I'll finally be here at the right moment.